Before you place your first order from China, listen real close, because if you get this wrong, it can literally kill your e-commerce business before you even start. I'm going to walk you through a simple 3-step blueprint to follow before you send any money to a Chinese supplier. Stick with me to the end and you know exactly how to protect yourself on your first import. If you're new here, I've spent almost a decade on the ground in China helping businesses source products and avoid very expensive mistakes. I'm going to break it down into 3 steps. 1. Validate your product. 2. Find the right type of supplier. And 3. Protect your money and your quality. Let's start with the first mistake most beginners make. The first mistake most beginners make: ordering a product that hasn't been validated. Most first-time importers order products without knowing if there's an actual market for them. So before you even think about messaging a supplier, do this quick validation checklist. Number 1, is anyone actually looking or searching for this product? If you're selling online, look up the search volume and competition. You could also use Google Trends and see if interest is stable, growing, or dying. Number 2, is there enough room for profit? Take your target selling price and work backwards. Take out platform fees, advertising, shipping, and the cost you'd like to pay to the supplier. And now you see what's left. If your margin is under 25 to 30% after all that, you played a very tricky game. Number 3, do you have a clear way to stand out? If the top 10 listings are all identical products with hundreds of reviews, and you're planning also to sell the exact same thing, good luck to you. Maybe you could change the material, you could probably bundle it with something else, or maybe you could target a very specific niche user. But if you can't answer why would someone buy my product or my version of this product, you're not ready to place an order. If you skip this validation, you're basically guessing with your first import. Now, once you're confident people want this product and you can make profit, then and only then are we ready to move on to step 2. Now, the second biggest mistake beginners make is this. They go onto an e-commerce platform, they type in their product, message the first few suppliers that look cheap, and they think they've done sourcing. That's not sourcing, that's impulse buying. I'll give you a better way to approach it. First, be specific with your search. If you want yoga mat, don't search sports or fitness equipment. Search yoga mat manufacturer, or more specifically with the specific material, TPE yoga mat factory. The more specific you are, the better. You want specialists, not we make everything suppliers. Second, you filter for seriousness. Look at how long they've been in business. Check if they have any sort of verification or on-site inspection. Look at their response rate and average response time. If a supplier takes 3 days just to reply to your message, imagine how they will behave when something goes wrong with your order. Third, don't talk to just one supplier. That's a big mistake. Shortlist at least 3 to 5 options. Ask all of them for 1, product specifications they normally produce, 2, their minimum order quantity, 3, their lead time for production, and then 4, whether they can do your packaging or branding. You're not just comparing prices, you're comparing communication, flexibility, and how well they understand what you want. Fourth will be always get samples. Yes, it costs you some money upfront, but paying $30, $40, or even $80 for a few samples is nothing compared to ordering 500 units of product you later find out is garbage. When the samples arrive, test them like your customer would. Use them, break them, compare them side by side. At this point, you should have a clear winner or top 2 suppliers. Then we move on into step 3, protecting your money and your quality. Do not rush this step. So here is how you protect yourself. Number 1, put everything in writing. I mean everything. Don't rely on vague chat messages like same as sample. Create a simple purchase agreement that clearly lists product specifications, materials, colors and sizes, packaging details, quantity, unit price and total price, delivery terms, and also deadlines. Send it as a PDF or document and make the supplier confirm. Choose a safer payment method where you can. Use trade assurance, secure escrow, or for larger orders, consider a lot of credit. What you want to avoid on your first order is wiring 100% of the money to some random personal account you barely know. Don't do that. Now, do not ever skip quality control. You have a few options here. 1, hire a third-party inspection company to go to the factory before shipping and check the goods for you. 2, if your order is not very big and you think it's too small and you cannot justify that cost, require the factory to send photos and videos of different parts of the production and of random cartons being opened. Is it perfect? No. Is it far better than doing nothing? Absolutely. Number 4, start smaller than you want. If you want your dream to be an order of 2,000 units, first order might be around 300 to 500 units. Why? Because your first order isn't about maximum profit. It's about testing the product, the supplier, and the market. Once you've proven everything works, then you can scale your quantities with much more confidence. Do these 4 things and you will massively reduce your chances of getting scammed on your first import. All right, so that's it. Straight and simple. 1. Validate your product. Make sure people actually want your product and that there is enough profits left after all your costs. 2. Source the right way. Talk to multiple focused suppliers. Compare more than just price and always get samples. 3. Protect your money and your quality. Put everything in writing. Use safer payment methods, inspect the goods, and start with a smaller test order. If you follow this process, you'll be way ahead of most first-time importers who just guess their way through it. Thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one.